Good morning, folks. Mud Grip Mike here. I'm out in the shop this morning. I've got a GM mini alternator. It's called a one-wire alternator. It's got a built-in voltage regulator. Of course, I don't know why they call them one wire, because it's actually three. This big lug will go back to a battery. I looped around from one terminal back to the output, and this is the sensing wire, and it will go to the 12 volt on the a 12 volt connection coming off of the ignition switch. But for the test, I'm going to just run it back to the battery, and then I'm going to put my use my little 2000 RPM drill and put on here and turn it and make sure it produces before I go to all the trouble of taking the old generator off and converting it to this one wire alternator. And it came with a 1/2 inch pulley. They call this a V1. It took me forever. In fact, I just finally ordered it, not knowing for sure what I'd get. But a V1 apparently is this. They won't tell you 1/2 inch, 3/8 belt. Don't know why, but it's called a V1, and a V1 is actually a 1/2 inch belt. So, progress is being made. Okay, as you can see, I'm hooked up to the battery with my voltage ohm meter, 12.38 volts. When I hook up the ground, it's gonna drop to 11 and steadily dropping. But now I'm going to spin that alternator with this drill, and there we go. It's charging. There's 12.5. It's about 1,000. There's 13.2 at 1,500 RPM. When I go 2,000 RPM, 14.3 volts. So it will actually charge. Putting out a steady charge. All right, I think it's going to work. Slack off here. And if this is, let's see, if that is disconnected, when I turn the switch off, okay, doesn't matter. It's still drawing juice, so I'm going to have to put a diode in there. Only way to make it go back is to remove the ground. It goes back up. So, but now I know I'm going to have to get a diode and put in line with that on this wire. That'll take care of it. Mud Grip Mike did a test on a mini one wire GM clockwise rotation mini alternator. You can see it's not very big, but it's a 63 amp. It'll be plenty for that Jeep.